Hocus pocus. Clearly, it would take more than a magic wand to transform me into a magician. But even in these high-tech times, this most ancient of arts does have a future. Our Halloween cover story is reported by Nancy Giles.
And then show everybody the card. Make sure the camera sees it. Just put it back in the middle of the deck, face down.
Magic
right
never seems to lose its ability.
If I take the 7 of clubs and I shake it,
to astonish.
It'll look like your card, because I'll make the clubs look like they disappear. See how now it looks like the 3 of clubs?
No.
These magicians are part of a collective.
One second. Yeah, if I got a pen
called Theory
pocket,
11.
I can take it. Wait, hold on. What? Hello? Hello?
Get the no.
They take age-old magic and make it new again.
It's one of the few things in 2017 that you can do for another person that they can't explain.
Jonathan Bayme is the group's founder.
Everyone can explain everything now. You've got an iPhone, you can FaceTime someone in Alaska, so nothing is impressive anymore, and nothing makes people say, wow, that's impossible, or that's amazing, and they can't explain it, because you can explain everything with Google, but magic is one of the few things that still survives.
Take any one of these cards out.
Oh.
Theory 11's magicians appear in the streets and on the stage, where Dan White's magic show is selling out in a trendy Manhattan hotel.
Magic has had a connotation for a long time of being kind of cheesy. We just try to make it not cheesy in any way that's possible.
White conjures up old-school trickery.
I'm going to enter in an image search into Google.
While dialing into some 21st century electronic wizardry.
Good, okay. Images, fantastic.
Like the magic he did with my cell phone, with Google as his assistant.
I want you to place your hand top of that speaker so you don't think anything.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
You're familiar with a number of different celebrities, right?
Sure.
Okay, I want you to sort of imagine in your mind a whole bunch of celebrities in front of you. Like if you were on Google Images yourself and you're sort of scrolling through images of different celebrities. I want you to stop on one.
Okay.
You got one? Mm-hmm. Who is it?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
All right, that's your phone.
Yes, it is.
Turn over, show what I Googled.
I don't believe this. It's Whoopi Goldberg.
The Theory 11 gang wants to spread its skills to a new generation. They offer online tutorials.
That tear is actually hidden in the design of the bill.
And if you're really lucky, a personal lesson.
And with your thumb on this side, you're just going to drop half the cards. I'll do it first. Watch. Boom. So just dropped half of them. There you go. But you want them to fall sort of
down.
This way. Good. Okay,
Okay.
good. Okay. Now with your pointer finger, which is here, you're going to push up on that packet like that and cause it to go. Look at it. It's amazing. And you did it. That's it.
That's pretty pitiful.
So perhaps we should move on.
The earliest known magic trick was a guy in Egypt who chopped off a goose's head and then put it back on.
What?
Yeah.
Ron Carnell, a magician himself,
He built some just fantastic stuff.
gives tours at the American Museum of Magic in Marshall, Michigan. Carnell says magic was historically the province of wizards and witches, until a Frenchman named Jean-Eugène Robert Houdin appeared in the 1840s and dressed it up.
So I see him there. He's in a beautiful suit and jacket.
Exactly.
Very elegant.
Now, the good news is that changed the face of magic. That turned us into a theatrical art.
Right.
The bad news is people still think that magicians should wear tails and big top hats.
Harry Houdini, the most famous magician ever, took his name from Robert Houdin by adding an I at the end.
Yeah, he would be handcuffed in it, placed in this, and then placed into the river.
Houdini escaped from this chest.
So our head would be at one end, our feet at the other.
And women were sawed in half in this box. The thousands of posters of magicians in the museum represent different acts, but one underlying principle: misdirection.
Misdirection is controlling where people are focusing. And I'll give you a good example. Magician walks out, and he rolls up his sleeves. And the magician shows you that his hand is completely, totally, unquestionably empty. The other hand can do the sneaky stuff. While you're focusing up here, it might slip into the pocket and come out with a bright, big, shiny silver dollar. Not in this hand, over here in this one.
So let's see again if I can get my hands around that card trick.
So if you just do that 10,000 more times, I'll wait here.
Yeah, I know, don't.
It's just this over and over again. But after you learn this
See?
move, there we go.
And we're gone. Cut.
Okay, so maybe I'm not a card whiz, but let's meet someone who is. Richard Turner.
Pick a number between 10 and 20. Melissa.
15.
15. Watch. I'm going to try to cut with one hand 15 cards.
Turner operates somewhere near the intersection of magician and card shark.
13, 14.
Did we do it? We did it, Melissa. Very good.
What happened when you first felt a deck of cards in your hand?
It's just, there's something sexual. I hate to even use that word.
Why? It's what makes the world go round.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here's something you never do when you play cards for money. Never shuffle a deck. One in each hand. It makes the other players nervous.
One thing you should know, Richard Turner is blind.
What is that card?
Queen.
He began losing his sight in childhood. He looks back at his school years in a new documentary about his life.
When I was 11, I was sent off to Carlton Hills, and they had a VH room. VH stood for visually handicapped. I did not like the word handicapped. I still, to this day, I can't stand the word handicapped, and I hated the word blind. Let's see if this deck is pretty evenly mixed.
He says it's all about touch.
I can just feel them as they're lacing one inside the other, and they, to me, they will feel, my thumbs, they'll feel like they're as thick as a block of wood.
Turner is constantly manipulating cards. Constantly. Building muscle memory. At home, he has tens of thousands of decks.
Nowadays, I have a 2 to 3 pack a day habit. I used to have a 3 to 6 pack a day habit.
Okay, Richard Turner, show me what you got. I want to see some queens.
Okay, cut it half.
Cut in half. Now cut this half in half.
Okay.
Half over here. Take this half, cut it here.
Okay. Got it.
Take this card, move it there.
Okay.
Take this top card, move it here.
Okay.
Take this top card, move it across.
Okay.
Take this top card, move it across.
Okay.
Diagonal. And turn over the top card of each pile. Tell me what you have.
Queen of hearts. Queen of clubs. Queen of diamonds. Queen of spades. What?
So, how do you get to be a magician? Practice.
I'm going to spread these on
Practice. Practice.
Keep pushing, and with that pointer finger, you're pushing, and there we go. Done. Completed. Drop the mic.
Maybe there is hope for me yet.